So today is the first day of Eating Disorder Awareness Week. And in light of that, I want to tell you a little bit about my story. So hi, my name's Laura. I'm a Christian music artist. And I didn't even realize the depth of the role that Jesus played in my healing until I looked back and realized he had performed a miracle in my life. And that miracle was recovery. I developed an eating disorder when I was 15 during COVID, and for the next 3 years, it wreaked havoc in my life. It was my coping mechanism, my crutch, and I never got any sort of professional help, so it was really easy to convince myself I really wasn't that sick. So when I developed my eating disorder, I was 15, and I grew up in a Christian household but fell away from the faith for a while in my early teen years. And at this point, I was borderline atheist. I rediscovered Jesus when I was 17, and it wasn't until I looked back on the timeline of meeting him again in my life that I realized just how much he coincided with my healing. My senior year came along. All of a sudden, the focus shifted from high school to the future, to college, to what's next. And I just remember one day waking up and realizing, I just can't live like this anymore. At this point, I had gone back and forth in recovery and relapsing, and it was almost like something in my mind had just switched. And all of a sudden, the desire to live an abundant, full life outweighed the desires of my sickness. By the end of my senior year, I had committed to doing music full-time and deferred from college after God placed the opportunity in my lap. As the months went by, people would ask me, how did you heal from your eating disorder? And I looked back and it clicked. The Lord literally transformed and renewed my mind, my heart, my soul, like he says he will do. And I also remember being in the depths of my illness and praying to God constantly, God, please heal me from this. I don't know what to do. So it was this paradox between wanting to know Jesus more, but also not wanting to get better. And I was praying and praying for God to heal me when I did not want to be healed. There was a time where I would have rather died than recovered. But the Lord is bigger than our struggles. He's bigger than the things we think we want. And the moment I turned to him when I was about 17, that's when my healing started. He was the one doing the work in the depths of my being. And it's really full circle because my new song, Hurts Right Now, is directly correlated to this paradox between wanting to trust God, but also being deep in struggle, being deep in pain. And my eating disorder experience was definitely something I drew from for the inspiration of that song. I'm telling you, God's power is made perfect in our weakness. So talk to Jesus about your pain. Sometimes we don't see him working at first, but one day it clicks.